How's it going, everybody? So let's take a look at the Trump rally. Tomorrow, in my opinion, is a very high watch day. And there's Derek the Beast, the BLACK Beast is his nickname. He's fighting in St. Louis, the Gateway Arch date. Look at Trump's number, which is 6 times 14 times 2024. I'm sorry, times 1946 times 2024. So Trump's number is 163464. More on that in just a second. But you multiply it by the year 2024, and there's 511 right there with 33 up front. Now, 851 does divide evenly by 37, and that's exactly how many days from the transfer portal it is to today. 851 days from the transfer portal of time. Is that what that gives us? No. So transfer portal, January 10th, 2022, add 851, takes you to May 10th, takes you right to today. And what is it? It's the 24th progression of my friend born on May Day. On May 11th, it's the 24th progression of when she and I had that anomaly of Trump and I's combined number. That's Trump's number times my number, because I'm 7 times 6 times 1961. She turned 13. That's Trump and I's combined number. She turned the first 5 digits on March 11th, 2022. 33 days later, I turned the next 5 digits days old. And 33 days after that was a total lunar eclipse. So we started tracking those 33 days, every 33 days. May 11th is the 24th progression of 33. May 10th is the 23rd, 37 progression. So it's 23 today, 24 tomorrow, of 2 different progressions of times that we track. It's almost like saying you're going from the 23rd to the 24th hour. It's midnight. So Derek the Beast is fighting for UFC on May 11th at the Gateway Arch City. It is 511, which is the opposite of 11-5 when Marty knocked down the Twin Pines. It transfer portals over to, well, so suddenly, there we go. So watch now how it transfer portals. To 9/11. May 11th, 2024. 852 days. Now hit subtract. September 11th, 2019. So it transfer portals to the 18th anniversary, which is 6 plus 6 plus 6 of 9/11. What else? It's 33 days after the total lunar eclipse. It's 144 days to the Ring of Fire solar eclipse. So 33 and 144. Perfect. It was on May 11th, 2010, when we went out the doors where my mom's hearse was at her memorial. I looked out and showed people. I was like, that's where I lived when I was first born, coming home from the hospital. It was a church parking lot, but it was 404 Lime Street. We've shown you that many times. And that every street in back of it in that neighborhood, the rows of streets, they're all 404 right in back of it. They're all numbered the same. And that was on May 11th, and 404 verses in the book of Revelation. Again, it's the opposite of November 5th. Remember the 5th of November, yes, but Marty knocked down the Twin Pines on November 5th. That's 11/5. The mirror of that is 5/11. Did I mention it? Transfer portals to 9/11. You remember our transfer portal of time. I want to come over to the Trump rally, Wildwood Beach. He's going to be at Wildwood Beach. There's no address to that, is there? I mean, Wildwood Beach. And for some reason, I can't seem to get my cursor working anymore. Watch here, it'll click. But come down here, it won't click. There it will click. It's not clicking. Okay, it's 3601 Boardwalk. So it does have an address. 3601-08260. So let's hit it. 3601 times 826-08260. Now let's do the 3601-08260 times Trump's number. There it is, the 88 being 86th. But it's also saying 88 being 86th, and there's our leap year date of June 6th, which is 6 times 6 is 36, or it's June 6th, 66, which is also leap year, quantum leap. That is our other extremely high watch day, is June 6th. We've got a playlist on that. So what else was it? He would rise on 5/13. The other way to write that date, which is how it's written in most countries, would be 13/5, which is 135. The 135th prime number is 761, which is the amount of combined verses of Revelation and Daniel, 404 plus 357. I'm glad we got an address, though. That was interesting. It's at 5 o'clock, which is 500, which is Antichrist in Strong's Concordance. G500, G for Greek. G500 is Antichristos. That's why he rode the beast around the Daytona 500. Did I mention Derek the Beast is fighting tomorrow night? UFC is always going to represent Antichrist. Trump goes to all the UFC events, or excuse me, Trump watches all the UFC events, the pay-per-views. He attends some of them. It's his sport. Derek the Beast Lewis.
According to Wikipedia, Derek Lewis is an American professional mixed martial artist.
That was it. Didn't say anything about the Beast. And New Orleans, Louisiana, U.S., other names, the Black Beast. I didn't want to say that unless I was reading it. That is his nickname. Here's a YouTube or Facebook. It says the Black Beast is looking to take over St. Louis. Notice it's 216, which is 6 times 6 times 6, or James Bond's car tag. St. Louis is the Gateway Arch City. Yes, it transfer portals. Want to start looking at everything. I do want to look at one thing I definitely want to look at is Alec Baldwin Day, October 21st. It's 933 days. Okay. Oh, it's 13 3 weeks. It's 133 weeks, 2 days. That's a big deal. Revelation 13:3 is the first time deadly wound is mentioned in the 666 chapter. And of course, it's got the 33 in the days. That's a big deal right there. That's a very big deal. I'd call that a direct hit. It's 33 days from the total solar that made the X across America. From the double midpoint day that Sirius the Dog Star rose on 8/12/2022. It was also a double midpoint of 2 total lunars and 2 total solar eclipses. 176 days apart were the total lunars. It was 88 days in both directions. 88 days in both directions. It was 251 days in both directions, 502 total. It is 638 days, 38 murder code. But more importantly, it's 91 weeks, 1 day, so 9/11 is coded. It's a very big deal. It's a very big deal. It's killing it in personal ciphers, which I'm not going to get into. It is that 311 anomaly. It is 113 weeks for 311 or 11/3. And it will be on the rising day also. One World Trade Tower did open on 11/3. But it's 792 days. 7/9 is murder in simple gematria. So there it is, 792 days. I mean, this thing's killing it. It's a big deal. The transfer portal of time, 121 weeks. 121 is Antichrist in simple gematria. Y'all, tomorrow is a very big deal. Tomorrow is such a big deal. Such a big deal. Wildwood Beach in Wildwood, New Jersey. 3601. 36, of course, the sum of 36, when you add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 34 plus 35 plus 36, it equals 666. Some have referred to that as a triangular number, but when you look up triangular number, it explains it a little differently. That it actually has to build a triangle or a pyramid. Let's run the numbers of May 11th. It's 11 times 5 is 55 times 2024. It's 11132. Well, that's a coincidence because it's day 132 of the year. If you multiply 132 times 2024, 267, 168. Multiply that times 55. 14694, 424, with 234 days left in the year. 343 is 7 times 7 times 7, fused with 38, which is murder. It ends in 216, which is 6 times 6 times 6. It is a fascinating day tomorrow. Let's now divide 55 from that. That's just the days left in the year times what day it is. What else? What else can we look at? I guess that's pretty much it. But that's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. I would say tomorrow is an extremely high watch day. You dial 911 or 511. Dial 911. Calling 911. We know what that is. Dial 511. It's Florida frequently asked questions. What is the number 511 used for? Simply stated, 511 is an easy to remember 3-digit number available. It's nationwide. I thought it was. That provides current information about travel conditions. You've got 511 and 911 when you dial it, and they both transfer portal over to each other. Dialing 911, dialing 511. It's a big deal. Guess that'll be my thumbnail. What do you think? It's a very big deal. All right. Love y'all.